YouTube, what's up? It's Anxious Andy doing a blog about Xanax withdrawal. Oh man, if you've been through benzo hell, you know exactly where I'm coming from. So basically, I guess, I'll start from the top. My problem started back in 2013. Yep, the beginning of 2013, like February. I had the worst panic attack ever. Like I had panic back when I was like 17, 18, but this was something totally different. Like back then, I had all the symptoms, my heart rate going crazy, whatever. But for some reason this time around, the symptoms didn't just go away. Like, they didn't subside at all. They just kept happening like daily. So anyway, February, I had the bad panic attack or whatever. I guess, I was stressed out going through a lot of stuff like, everybody does. But when I got in the emergency room, they did everything, all the testing, EKG, that was normal. Um, Stress test, they even put me through that to see, if they could pick up some type of, problems with the palpitations, but nothing. They were just like normal sinus tachycardia or attack or whatever, however you say it. So I'm in the ER and I'm waiting for, the doctor to come, and the nurse comes with the pill. I hate drugs, period. Now. But she came with the pill. I was like, "What is that?" She was like, "It's Xanax." I was like, "I don't think I want to take that." She was like, "It's for panic. You'll be fine." So I took it and I felt normal. Like it was crazy. The first time I took it, like I felt extreme. Like I was like, okay, this is good. I feel like I'm kind of on another level here, but I'm kind of back to myself. So I made it home. Everything was cool. I'm not doing too much, just relaxing. And the next night, I had the same exact panic attack. I was scared, whatever. I was like, I gotta go to the ER. Went back to the ER. This time my blood pressure was high. It was like 70 over 90, or something like that. Heart rate was like 120, 125, whatever. So that just kept happening. They were just like, it's anxiety, but you need to see a doctor about your blood pressure. Okay, cool. Go to the doctor. He prescribes me atenolol, lisinopril, and Xanax and Zoloft. So I'm on, all these drugs now. I'm barely like mobile. I'm just in bed, like I can't do anything. I'm sedated so heavily. So, finally I was just like, I just came to a breaking point and I went back to the hospital, but I stayed for like 3 days. So, during that stay, they did all the tests again, EKG, had me on a Holter monitor. Everything comes back fine again. They can't find anything. So I was like, well, forget it. I guess I'm just gonna have to take these pills. So, around I guess April, I broke down and just started taking them regularly. Not yo-yoing them, and that has its own side effects if you don't take them like you're supposed to. So, I guess September, October rolls around. I'm still kind of getting the panic attacks. They're just not as severe, but I'm still, thinking, oh, I'm gonna die. You know how it goes. So, I stopped taking the Xanax for like um 4 days. That was crap. The fourth day, I went damn near insane. So again, ER trip. Everything's fine. Blah blah blah. They were like, we think you're addicted to the Xanax now. I was like, okay, well that's what works. So they were like, you're not supposed to be taking it this long. I'm like, well, why did y'all give it to me in the first place? But whatever. So months go down the line or whatever, and I'm just trying to get off. I can't get off of it. it's debilitating. I can't really perform my projects like I'm supposed to. People are calling me like, what's going on with this? Where's my stuff? Cause the Xanax either zombifies me, or if I didn't have it, I would, be super on edge, worrying about every little thing. My blood pressure, heart, blood pressure, just those two things, like, every day, every minute of the day. So, finally, I went to a forum called Benzo Buddies, and they gave you like this method or whatever, how to successfully, step down gradually off the benzo, because it's dangerous to, just come off of it. So I tried that, like, since I've been on it a year, it started in this past March. I tried that. I didn't take any for like a week. I was fine. And then I stepped down because I started at just point 0.5. Like, I was having all these symptoms with just point 0.5. I wasn't doing, anything extra. Just the Xanax. I know that's hard to believe. But anyway, yeah, so just point 0.5. Then I chopped it down to point, you know, 4, and then it went down to point 0.3. Then I got all the way down to point 0.25, and then I got down to point 125 a week. So I was feeling okay. Blood pressure, like, it's still I guess it's just, something I'm gonna have to live with. Fuck you, blood pressure. But anyway, I got down to 0.125 August. I'm taking it like maybe once every so often. Like, it was a week, and then a month had passed, and then that's when hell really showed its ass. So I was walking just, around the block, because they tell you get active. I was running like 2 miles a day. I know that's not a lot to you, fitness fucks out there, but 2 miles a day, that was it. 30-minute jog, 2 miles running, fast, whatever. So I was just walking, and all of a sudden it felt like my heart dropped down to my feet. And I was like, you have to be kidding me. So I was like, okay, it's just anxiety. I'll just walk through it. Took another step. Nope. It dropped even further down. I'm like, okay, so this is what dying must feel like. My ass is just laid out in the street. No one's helping me. My neighbors just walking by. Like, they didn't ask me for anything. I actually asked a couple people for help, but, I'm not going to say anything. They were probably scared. I'm the only one out there, you know. But yeah, they were just like not responsive. You see a human being, regardless of, whatever, laying out, like, in the sun. You would hope somebody would help, either call 911, or, the most I was asked, I was just right down the street from my car. Can you please, put me in your car and just drive me home? I need to get to my medication, I guess. So I get home, my heart is like beating like crazy. My whole body is pulsing. So, like, with every beat, my body gets shaking, because, my heart rate probably went to 130 or 140 that day. I don't know. But I don't know what that was. Maybe it was the Xanax. I don't know. So I got back on it, and, after that in August, then I started going back down, and, now I'm probably like 2 weeks, from taking any. So I mean, I'm just, letting people know the dangers or whatnot. But I seen some of y'all on here, like, doing the Xanax withdrawal, and it looks like you might be on something a little extra. I'm not I'm not judging you if you are, but I'm just saying, like, really. Okay, never mind. But, I guess share your stories in the comments below. I doubt I'll be dropping videos like daily or anything like that, but, I'm doing like a 60-day journey, to try to, I guess, if anything, regulate my blood pressure. So, I mean, tomorrow I might be outside running, like, this is me. They say 30 minutes of moderate exercise a day, eat healthy, your blood pressure should be fine. If that doesn't work, I guess I'll just be, you know, shit out of luck. Because I mean, I've seen people, do their journeys, and I might come up on a video that's like, 3 years removed from, the day I've, looked at it. And then, you want to see how they did, if they made it. And then that's like the last video, so you're like, I hope this motherfucker didn't die. I'm just saying, like, it's not funny, but seriously, something like leave a something. I'll have somebody, I'll give somebody close to me my personal account info, so if something does happen, they can update you guys. That's even if this channel grows, which I doubt it. I mean, it's just about benzo withdrawal and anxiety. You know, I'm scared. Nah, it's not that serious. But thanks for listening. If you stayed this long, whatever. Just drop your comments, share it, troll me. I don't care. It's just Andy.